Hey Fae folk, welcome back to a little bonus video. We're doing a little extra content this week because I have more news from Hyde Universe and I'm so excited to get to share this with you guys. So if you missed my first video on Hyde Universe, I will link it in the card up above so you can go check that out because I'm just going to do a brief little overview and I definitely got a lot more into it in that first video. But basically they are a hopefully up and coming doll line. They are currently in the prototyping phase. So everything that I share today is completely subject to change because, they're still working through everything. But in that first video, I got to introduce you guys to a lot of the new characters and sort of explain the concept for the line. It is a spy themed lineup. And in the first video, we were introducing the characters and their core looks, but we were also getting feedback for Hyde Universe for the people who are developing this to see which characters y'all would want to see in their first themed line, which is called East Drift. And now they have concept art for those characters, and y'all are not ready for this. Y'all are not ready. This is going to be so good. So first of all, I want to say thank you to Hyde Universe for reaching out to me and sending me this stuff and asking me to make the video. They're not paying me or anything, and I'm absolutely free to give you my own opinion. So we're being honest and unfiltered as always here, but I just really appreciate them wanting me to make a video for them. And I also do want to shoot out. Oh my god. That was the worst possible way to mess that up. I would like to shout out Mookie Tunes because all of the art that I'm going to show you guys is done by them, and it's really beautiful art. So I do want to shout that out, but I can't wait anymore. I've been sitting on this for a month at this point. So I'm really excited to finally get to share with you what characters are planned to be in this first themed line for Hyde Universe if they are able to make it to production. And please, I need some of these dolls in my life. So let's just go ahead and get started. I also forgot to say, I kind of did the disclaimer. I was like, oh yeah, these are definitely my opinions. I'm not being paid to share any particular opinion, but also you're allowed to disagree. Please do shout out your feelings in the comments down below because that is in part why Hyde Universe wants these things shared, is because they want to get the feedback from their potential customers. So definitely don't be shy to disagree down below. Be nice, but don't be shy to share your honest opinions down below because they are definitely looking for feedback. But now we can actually jump into it. So the first character is Zane DeHaze, and this is the description that we have for him. So it says, from fittings with your favorite celebrities to quick stops at his late dad's tech empire, Zane DeHaze never leaves the mansion without at least a few stand-up pieces from Paris and Hong Kong's top designers, especially when he's on a mission. This fierce fashion stylist steps out in style, rocking a glossy bolero with bold accent stitching layered over a paneled bodysuit. He pairs it with high-waisted mesh biker pants worn over asymmetrical hot pants, pushing the boundaries of mission-ready fashion. To complete the look, Zane accessorizes with cutting-edge creations from Mel and Eden, blinged-out armor knee and shoulder pads, and a pair of knee-high combat boots. And for that final touch of danger and drama, an energy-infused blaster gun, because style should always be killer. I love that. That's so fun. And so this is the concept art for this outfit, and this is already so good. Okay, we're on the first one, and this is already so fun, so interesting. One thing that I highlighted a lot in my first video about Hyde is that I really appreciate that they are supposed to be inclusion friendly and they want to have a nice diverse cast of characters in terms of the race and gender and sexuality and all of that jazz, which is already enough to love. But also on top of that, they're not shy to let their male characters have fashion. They're not stuck in this little box of men can wear shirts and jeans and that's it. They're not afraid to do interesting things with their characters. And I just really love that. So looking at this is so top tier. The hair especially is really getting me. I feel there's a lot to look at, and maybe the hair shouldn't be the first thing that I notice, but it looks so good. I love this cut, the little mullet with the side shaves. I've been there, done that, would do it again. And the few little streaks of black, I think look absolutely incredible. Y'all also know, if you've been here and watched a lot of my videos, that I'm really big on color balancing, and I feel they did such a good job with balancing the pink and the black in his outfit. There's enough black for it to feel edgy and kind of have that racy sort of vibe. Not racy not racy scandalous, but racing. Sorry, I apparently can't talk today. But enough pink to still feel true to him and give it that interesting sort of feminine edge. And I just think this is really fun. Also, side note, I feel I have to disclaim this all the time just in case, but when I say feminine, I do mean stereotypically feminine. Obviously, boys can wear pink. I don't give a shit. But stereotypically feminine. And I'm highlighting it because I appreciate that they're not afraid to let their boy be pink and love pink. Anyway, I also think the boots are really, really, really cool. Love all the straps and like the little pink, almost like crystalline elements at the bottom. We are vibing. We are vibing with this for sure. Next character, I'm so glad she made the cut because she was like one of, if not my top favorite from that first video and like the first set of concept art. So we're getting Eden Nicolette, and her description says, bubbling around is what she's usually known for, but when it comes to missions, Eden is all focus. She steps onto the scene in patent leather flared pants, revealing the sickest metal-adorned square toe high heels. Her outfit, a skin-tight fishnet top layered under a sleeveless vest with a bold statement collar, enough to leave a certain jock all hot and bothered. As the team's go-to accessories designer, she never misses a chance to elevate function with flair. This time, it's with high-tech armored pads and statement arm jewelry, each piece crafted from shock-resistant materials by May and brought to life through Eden's fearless vision. Against all odds, Eden loves close-quarters combat. Can you blame her? She does wield the sharpest daggers in the group, after all. This is like, I like that they're all getting different weapons. I think that that's kind of cool because like you definitely could just be like, hey, everyone gets like the same sculpted gun, right? I really think it's fun that like they have different combat styles and that sort of thing because like for a team of spies, you might need different specialties, and I just like to actually get to see that. When it comes to her outfit, I do definitely love, like again, she was like top tier for me last time. The green and like the copper, so good. Plus the copper accents her hair. It's so, so pretty. Her makeup looks absolutely insane. My literal only critique would be in the first one, she did have like a little bit more of a naturey vibe. So I know that doesn't really fit with this theme. I think it might be cool to have just like a hint of that. Like maybe one panel on her pants like has like a very light floral pattern. I don't know, but that's me being like very, very nitpicky. Generally speaking, I do think this is really, really fun. I love the bell-bottom pants with the zipper up the front so you can see the shoe. First of all, because that means you can see the shoe, and I do think it's just fun when you can sort of see all of the fun elements of a doll, because it sucks when like the shoes are really pretty but they're hidden by the pants, or the face is really pretty but they're hidden by sunglasses. So I like that. But also just from a stylistic standpoint, I think it looks really sick. I am definitely a big fan of superfluous zippers and belts and buckles and all of that jazz, like the ones that you really don't need, but they look really sick. They definitely look really sick here. Third character is Isaiah Thorne, and his description reads, this hot-headed spy knows exactly how to make an entrance, just not in the eyes of the one he's desperate to impress. For this high-stakes chase mission, golly, we're on one. For this high-stakes chase mission, Isaiah is pulling out all the stops. His tactical armored jacket is left open, revealing a belted corset boldly spelling out drift. And before you mention the missing T, take a closer look at the jacket's pull tab. You might want to think twice. That's an insane level of detail. Okay, I know you aren't seeing the picture yet, but stop it. That's so cool. Let your gaze travel upward and you'll catch a glimpse of his nipple piercing and a blinged out necklace resting proudly on his chest. Always ready to leap into action, he's kitted out in full leg armor engineered for agility, because when he moves, he doesn't just run, he sweeps people off their feet. Ask him about his favorite accessories and he'll probably flash a grin and point to his cigarette holding ear cuff or his brand new sword. Listen, I don't I don't think that he was one of my favorites from the initial lineup. He is on my radar now. Okay, one thing that I did forget to mention about Hyde is that they are meant to be designed specifically for adult collectors. Like, you probably got that from the description. This is not something that is being made for kids that adults are also allowed to enjoy. This is like specifically a doll line that, again, hopefully, fingers crossed, gets to come to fruition, that is supposed to be for adults. So it can have like a few more adult themes in there. And I love this. I love this so much. The design is insane. His hair, his makeup, the pants with like the huge holes so you can see like the armored stuff underneath. Y'all. I do think that this design is super, super sick. The lip ring. Like, I normally do not feel this passionate about boy dolls. If this guy hits the shelf, I am buying him instantly. Y'all, and this next one too, like I'm going through and I'm thinking, I need to know who's my favorite for the end of the video, right? But I'm having a real hell of a time trying to decide that because they're all so good. So next up we have Leo Vanderval, and his description reads, Leo usually leans toward a preppy modern style, but this time he's adding an entirely new dimension to his signature look. What better way to do that than by revisiting the timeless trench coat, a perfect for a spy, wouldn't you agree? For this mission, Leo is taking a step back from the action, offering our spies critical insight and strategic commentary to ensure they stay ahead in this high-stakes race. His two-piece trench coat transforms into a crisscrossed cropped jacket, that was hard to say, and a corseted lace-up top with a statement train matching the load markings, an unexpected twist that pairs flawlessly with his pleated miniskirt and mesh biker shorts. His headset matches his tabby shoes, proving that staying cool and composed doesn't have to mean sacrificing style. I also want to say I really, really love, and I said this in my first Hyde video too, I love that we are getting not only like, hey, this is what they're wearing, but like descriptions that sort of hint at their characters and their relationships and everything. And it's making me invested in the story, which is not something that I always find myself feeling with dolls, just because I do sometimes feel like dolls can be a little bit lacking or like a little bit iffy for me personally when it comes to the story. Like, I know there's webisodes and everything for Rainbow High, and I just don't care. So I'm really like excited that I'm intrigued by these relationships and by like the things that might be going on. And like, I actually want to know more. Like reading these descriptions, I'm sitting here like, I want this to be a book. Like I want to get to read this, like the full details. But sorry, you probably want to actually see what we're looking at. So here is Leo's design, and this is why I'm having such a hard time deciding which is my favorite, because what? First of all, he might have the best hair, okay? He might have the best hair. It looks like there's beads on the end of his braids, which like 10 out of 10, always love that. And the star shaved into the side is absolutely top tier. There's a fly in here. Ugh. That's not top tier, but Leo, absolutely. Plus, okay, y'all know I love orange and I love yellow. So like, this is definitely really, really working for me. I love all of the different corseted detailing, and it does look like his boots are pretty sick. This one you can't see like the front, obviously, but the back is pretty showstopper. It's just, y'all, the more I see from this brand, the more I'm like, I'm going to cry if this doesn't happen. But let's just focus. Focus on the positive, focus on the hope. Next up, we are taking a look at Trinity Cole. So this description reads, fashion runs in the family, but in the most unexpected way. Trinity Cole, sister of Naomi Cole, is joining forces with the team to assist them with their racing equipment. This stylish mechanic instantly clicked with May Pearl. These two seem like quite the duo. Could we be witnessing the spark of a budding attraction? Only time will tell. Trinity is serving a fierce three-piece ensemble. A sunrise-inspired lace-detailed patent leather top, paired with sleek hot pants and a removable train that adds drama on demand. When it comes to accessories, Trinity doesn't hold back. Over-accessorizing simply doesn't exist in her world. She confidently struts. I read that as status. I'm so sorry, y'all. She confidently struts with a star-shaped lethal weapon that perfectly complements her statement cap, belted sunglasses, layered arm and leg warmers on top of her laced-up combat boots. So this one, I believe, is a new character, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put on screen here if I'm just being an idiot with a bad memory. But I do believe this is a new character for the line, and wow, I really, really like this one. Like, again, I'm just having such a hard time picking favorites. The textured hair and like the way it's been styled, 10 out of 10. We love that here. I also love the hat. Like, that's just really cute because I'm thinking like holes in the hat for the puffs to come out, and I really, really adore that. I also like that she's got a little bit more color going on because most of the others are quite monochromatic, which is literally always satisfying to me. Like, I'm always going to like that. But I do think it's really, really cool that she is specifically sunset inspired. And so she's got sort of like the pinks and the yellows going on there. Very pretty. The asymmetrical leg warmers with the zippers. Kill me. I need this. Before we reveal the last character, because there's something a little bit extra special about her, I like last minute thought that it would be really, really fun to have my husband take a look at these images of like the characters that we've already gone over. Again, there is still one more character. You'll see in a moment why that one's a little bit different. But yeah, I just thought it would be like a little bit funny, a little bit silly, goofy. So here's how that went.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the first one. His name is Zane.
Slay.
Slay. Hell yeah. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, get it. Protect the dolls.
He's not trans.
Protect him.
This is Eden.
I was trying to think of a comeback, but I don't got it.
I don't need a comeback. I need your opinions.
She's fine.
She's just fine?
Yeah, she's wearing heels, it looks like. That's not practical.
You're really not going to like these next few if you're looking for practical.
No, okay.
Okay, this one's Isaiah.
Maybe if you got rid of that yee-ass haircut.
I have some feelings about Isaiah.
Like, Bro, got the light up Skechers. Get him out of here.
Hey, he has a ear cuff that holds cigarettes and a nipple ring.
My mom smokes.
This is Leo. I'm actually really upset that you didn't like Isaiah as much as I did, but that tracks.
Leo, you said? What's his name?
Leo.
Cool. I like his star.
Yeah, and the hair.
Yeah, he's cool.
Pretty solid.
Yeah.
And then this is Trinity. I wish I could show you the expression Anthony is making. I think he's choking on his own drool.
I like her. Don't worry, I love you.
But you like her.
They're not children, are they?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
This is like a doll line specifically being designed for adult collectors.
Yeah.
So like adult themes.
Love me a queen. Slay, wood, raw. I'm just kidding.
And we got a little too honest. We're going to be cutting the audio off there.
And then the last character is going to be Brooke Reed, which I am super excited about because I definitely wanted to see more of her. However, this is like the most exciting part of the video is that I don't have just one image to show you guys because this one, they actually want your feedback on. So I'm going to read out 2 descriptions and then show you an image with both of like the possible outfit designs. We don't have like the face and everything yet, but you guys need to sound off down below in the comments and let Hyde know which one you like more, because then they're going to take that feedback and that's how they're going to decide how to move forward, which is so fun. Like there's so much to love about what's happening with this, but I really adore the fact that they are already trying to get in touch with the people who might want to buy these dolls and like they want feedback. Like I just really appreciate that from a brand standpoint. I think that's really, really incredible. So the first option for Brooke Reed is titled is maybe the wrong word, is called Femme Fatale. So it says, phones up when she steps into the party. Brooke commands attention with her lethal style, asymmetrical archival heels, a handcuff bracelet, a necklace spelling out drift, and edgy spiky earrings. She pairs these bold accessories with a paneled bustier featuring intricate lacing at the back and a versatile 2-in-1 asymmetrical skirt that transforms into a mini as the night heats up. Dressed to kill, she's ready to signal the start of this race. But then option 2, we have the sleek biker look, which says the sleekest biker in town has arrived and you definitely don't want to mess with her. She rocks a quilted bodysuit with striking dorsal detailing and zipper sleeves, paired with a belted miniskirt that leaves just enough room to show off her thigh-high barbed boots, blades sharp on the soles. Brooke's fierce look is completed with mismatched earrings and an unstoppable attitude. So here are the 2 options. On the left, we have Femme Fatale, and then on the right, we have the sleek biker look. This is so hard. This is so hard to decide which is the better. Because I really adore the asymmetrical skirt on the Femme Fatale look. Like, I just think that silhouette is super fun and super dramatic. And also, because the description says that it's meant to like come off, I wonder if it actually would on a doll. And I love the idea of having that versatility. However, the shoes on option 2, the shoes alone are making me be like, I would like the sleek biker look, because the outfit is also pretty, like, don't get me wrong. But, like, I need those shoes post-haste. Those are so fun. The barbed wire accents and then, like, the heel. I think I have to go with the sleek biker look, literally just for the shoes. Again, like, I really, really like the Femme Fatale, too. But if I have an option to have those shoes on a real doll, I need them. But, yeah, those are all of the images that we have for the East Drift lineup. And I'm just... I'm scrolling through desperately trying to pick a favorite. I think Eden, like there's just something about the color palette of Eden that I really, really, really love. Like the coppery orange and the green is such a beautiful combination. Like I know I had the tiniest critique for her, but there's something about the colors in particular that I simply cannot get away from. Oh gosh, outside of that, I think it's Isaiah Thorne, which is crazy, but I think it's him. The pants, the detail of like the zipper being the final letter, like around his belt corset situation, like it's a little bit too good, but they're all so incredible. So as I said, I definitely like need to know, for me personally, because I'm nosy and I love hearing your opinions, but also for the sake of the brand, need to know what your thoughts are on all of these designs. And especially for Brooke, let us know what you think for round 1 of the voting here. This is also something that's going to be like ongoing, hence round 1. So obviously I've shown you the potential outfits, but presumably it's going to be like hair and makeup and stuff. They're going to be options for like the other part of the voting process, like round 2 and potentially round 3. So very exciting stuff to come. Like I'm so hype following this brand. Like I truly am just so excited and so desperate for them to do well, because I think they have such an amazing concept. And also, as I've already highlighted, they have such like a commitment to so many levels of diversity. And I feel like they really, like as a brand, have like good concepts and good like motivations behind them, I think might be a good way to put it. And they're already proving, based on like wanting to hear feedback, that they are a brand who like will listen and like wants to know what their consumer base wants. So genuinely, like nothing but praise for this brand so far. Very excited to see what is coming up next. But that is everything that I had to share with you guys today. As I said, drop all of your feelings in the comments down below. But I hope you did enjoy hearing about mine. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or your night, or whatever it might be. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.